Hey guys, welcome back to Chariot Palmistry. My name is Sulabh Jain, and in this video we are answering one of your questions about palmistry. Bala Srinivasan asked the question, a few years ago I saw someone on YouTube saying that if you press or give a gentle massage to the mount of your palm for a required planet, then you can activate that planet to do you a favor. Is that true? And what he's talking about over here is that every section on the hand is called a mount, and every mount has a planet associated with it. So the theory here goes that if you just press in on that mount for, let's say, Jupiter, then you can make Jupiter work for you or activate good energy into your life. And I don't think any of this is true. Let me just say that to begin with. The area just underneath the skin of your hand, different parts of your hand, goes to different organs within the body. This whole area has been mapped out under acupressure, or as acupressure points, and the Chinese palmists were brilliant at this. They mapped out not only the hand but also the feet as well for reflexology. And so if you press on a particular part of your hand or give it a massage, you're actually activating the nerve endings that go into that particular organ. Whether that's good or bad is anyone's guess. And so that's the first answer to this question. I don't think simple massaging of a part of your hand will activate a planet per se. It'll actually activate an organ within your body. So that's one part of it. I suppose the other part of all of this is that there are ways to use your hands to activate planets. For example, the mount of Jupiter is under your index finger. And to activate Jupiter that way, you hold a mudra. The ancient Indians came up with 9 unique mudras to activate a different planet. So if you want to activate Mercury, for example, you hold that mudra with the pinky and the thumb together. That would circulate the energy through there. So that's the other answer to this. There are ways to activate planets, but it's not through massage, it's through mudras. And the idea is that at the very center of your palm are your palm chakras, or your hand chakras, and they radiate energy out into the world, but they also bring energy into the world. And the whole science behind mudras is that you can manipulate that energy into specific frequencies. Now, I've actually been planning on writing a book about mudras for a very, very long time, which I've been procrastinating on. I hope to get to that eventually someday. But that's the other thing here. And I suppose the deeper-rooted palmistry theory behind all of this is that the mounts weren't actually associated with planets until very recently. You see, if you look at the palmistry books from, let's say, a few thousand years ago, they didn't talk about the mount of Jupiter or the mount of Saturn and Sun and so on. They just talked about the, say, Jupiter mount as a Pitra stan. Pitra means father, stan means place. And so it's only in the past 1,000 years or so that they started associating that place with the mount of Jupiter. So that's the other thing. It's only a recent thing. Recent, like relative to the age of palmistry, right? But I suppose the other way to look at it is the Pitrastan under the index finger is called that because the line for your father is in this place. Now, if you have a bad relationship with your father, then you'll have a difficult or malefic line over here. By the way, I've got a video on the line for your father, which I'll link to at the very end of this video if you want to go see that. But in classical palmistry, your father is not associated with Jupiter, it's associated with the sun. So if you want to activate your sun, well, you don't press under the index finger, which is where Jupiter is. So there's a little bit of incorrect correlation going on over here. There are ways to heal these planets, but it's not through massage. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end this video. If you do want to see the video for the line for your dad, click over here. Thank you very much.